Hey guys, check it out. Look at the snow here, how it's melted. There's a few patches around, it's really been melting. Remember those logs there? They were on top of a snow pile. There's still some patches down there. And farther to the right, I won't show you that right now. Somebody's bathing. I'll just show you this way. Look at this. And there's some by that other woodshed there, because it's in the shade there. But it's looking good, guys. Pretty soon there'll be no snow here. Yeah, guys, we're pretty excited now. The snow's almost all gone, but there's still quite a bit around. I just haven't shown you it all. Some areas it's thicker. But happy Good Friday. Yeah, it's Good Friday, April 18th. And you're seeing this on the 19th, on the Saturday. So, you can see not much snow left. I wonder who's going to win that contest. Let's go in now and see the birds closer up. Nice day for a bath. Yeah. I think that's Peach. He was probably getting used to that water while I was talking to you guys outside the aviary. Yeah. There's Cherry. So what do you guys think? Hasn't a lot melted in the past week? I did a video just over a week ago. Not much, and there was lots of snow here. You've seen that, so it's really been melting here. And it hasn't been that particularly warm. Like last night was kind of cold, to tell you the truth. But you know, it's melting temperatures, so things are thawing out and melting. And places where you don't see water, you just see the snow hills just shrinking. Like every day you look, it's a little smaller. So it's a slow melt here, but it actually is the best kind. When you get these, there's some breeze coming through. When you get these fast melts, that's when you start getting floods and stuff. And what's good is that, right? It just all washes everything away, and it's bad for everything. So if it's a slower melt and it can soak in, it's better all around for everything. Yeah, beautiful day on the farm. Look at here, remember the big snow? There was some deep snow here. It was really thick there. And back in there, I could show you some angles in there and say the snow has all been melted and announce the winner, but there still is snow patches around. Till I see all this gone, you know, then, and there's more than that. Farther down in that area, you can see a huge patch there. Like, I want to see that all gone. But when you look this way, look, a little patch there. There's a patch by the pop, and there's some. That's kind of a shadier area. Right now it's getting some sun. But that's usually the last to go there. But it's not very thick. That has shrunk too. That used to be much higher. You can kind of see over there. Look at that, how good that looks. And Kulika's apple garden. Look at that. I don't think there's any snow in there. Maybe the odd teaspoonful. Yeah, so just wanted to do a video here on this Good Friday. You'll see this on the Saturday. Like one day after I filmed this, it was the day before when I did this. So you know how up to date it is now. But it's almost all gone. It's really melted in the past week. We did a quad, we tried to go on a quad trail ride there last week too. There was lots of snow. Our field now is basically, it's all melted. So, you know, maybe we could go now, but we're not going to go yet. But the road might look way better than it did. So in the next week, who knows? Maybe next week it'll be all gone, or maybe 10 days or something like that, I'm thinking. So I wonder what your guess was. It's near the end of April. You'd be right. You know, maybe 28th or 27th or something like that. It might be that day when it's all gone. We've had the birds out several days. I haven't been filming. But I thought today I will film. So you can see the state of the snow, how it's going. Peach. This is Peach. Peach had a bath. He's just drying off now, shaking it all off. I better back up. I might get some water on the lens. But oh well, who cares, right? The video's about them. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day. The sun just makes it so much better. If it was cloudy today, it might be too cold, you'd think. It's not. It's above freezing and everything, but when it's cold and dreary out and maybe windy, you want it warmer. But with the sun out, it makes such a difference. It's like 100%, right? There's 100%. Your mood is better and everything. Yeah, little Peach enjoying the sun. You'll dry off quick in that sun. Look at that. Yeah. Everybody's happy and looking good. Everything's looking good here. The birds and the farm, the sun shining. Beautiful. Some people have asked before, do the birds make noise all night, or do they get up early, or can you sleep? How do you sleep in that house, you know, when they're in the house? Like, we keep them in overnight always, no matter how warm it is. And lately, they've been getting up early. This morning they were up at 5:30, and Cherry was cawing just like you hear him in here now today, like really loud. And actually the last few mornings I've noticed, like, I'm getting up after a few caws, right? It was 5:30 this morning. Then it was 5:40 the morning before that. Then it was just about 6 the morning before that. And that 3 days ago, when he started cawing about 10 to 6 in the morning, I couldn't get back to sleep. I laid in bed for another hour and a half. Finally just got up. Then the next day, I put a pillow over my head. And it helped. Because it was a little early to get up yet. I went to bed at midnight. I don't want to be getting up at 6 when I go to bed at midnight. And I put the pillow over my head, like covering the ear, and I was able to fall back asleep, and it didn't bother me. And overall it doesn't bother me, but when I go to bed later and then they're all cawing away like that, then sometimes I can't get back to sleep. But the main reason is, like, you could cover the cage, it has nothing to do with that. They hear the wild birds outside, like there's wild crows around here now. They've migrated back. And they're making so much noise outside that our crows are responding to them. So, you know, what can you do about that? I really can't blame them. And they don't bother us. I'm not saying that I'm bothered. Why would we have them then, right? But he's like that, like louder than that. Caw, caw, caw. He's doing it 3 times. Because there's wild ones flying around outside and he can hear it. And the sun comes up here about, I think it's about 5:45 now. So it's light already, you know, 5:30 it's already light. So the other birds start moving around. They start moving and these ones hear it. Yeah, Peach. Sometimes it's just Cherry I hear. And then when they're done, then I hear the magpies chatting, like talking. Both Pie and Spice, you can hear them both going at the same time, like in stereo. I haven't been able to film yet though, talking. Hopefully one of these days, because those videos are always fun, you know, when Pie's talking and stuff. But what can you do? I can't force them. But yeah, they start chattering, and then the cawing stops. Like 9 o'clock in the morning, Kulika's still sleeping a lot of times. She gets up later. And they're not making any noise. Yeah, we used to think maybe they're like, he's like a rooster getting everyone up, but he's responding to the other crows around. Because I didn't hear that in the winter. Sometimes there was some cawing, you know, when it started to get a little light. But in the winter it's much darker, so. But that's alright, you know, we're on the farm here, we love it, and I want to get up anyways. So guys, I'll let you go. I just wanted to show you how the snow's melting and the people that left their guess. Maybe you know the date you gave, and maybe it'll be you. So give a big thumbs up, a like here, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And then click the bell, that notification bell there. You want that ringing symbol if you want to see when we do lives or videos. So I might try to do another live here in the next couple of days, so Hopefully you'll see that. See you in the next one.